The world was watching, news cameras flashed, reporters whispered into microphones, and millions tuned in from every corner of the globe, waiting to see what would unfold inside those storied walls. Inside the United Nations, tension filled the air as global leaders gathered to discuss urgent problems. The stakes were high. Climate change, conflict, and inequality weighed heavily on every agenda. Speech after speech blurred together, each one filled with statistics, warnings, and promises. The delegates, weary from hours of debate, struggled to stay engaged. It seemed like just another day of endless talk. Then the Philippines' turn arrived. A young unknown delegate, Althea Reyes, approached the podium. She was not a seasoned politician, but her presence was calm and assured. The room quieted, more out of routine than anticipation. Few expected anything remarkable. She began, "Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat," a warm Filipino greeting that seemed to gently ripple through the hall, catching a few off guard with its sincerity. Switching to English, her words were gentle, inviting, and sincere. There was no trace of arrogance, only a genuine desire to connect. She spoke of hope, resilience, and the small acts of kindness that connect humanity. She painted vivid pictures of neighbors sharing food after a storm, strangers helping each other rebuild, and families finding joy in the simplest moments. Her English was clear, but carried a melody, a warmth that felt like a conversation, not a lecture. Each word seemed to reach out, inviting the audience to listen not just with their minds, but with their hearts. Suddenly, people were truly listening. The energy in the room shifted, as if everyone realized something important was happening. Phones were put down, whispers stopped, and all eyes turned to Althea. Even the translators paused, captivated by the clarity and emotion in her voice. She didn't use political jargon or aggressive rhetoric. There were no complicated charts or accusations, just stories and truths. Instead, she told stories. Filipino fishermen facing changing seas, their livelihoods threatened by forces beyond their control, yet still rising before dawn to provide for their families. She spoke of nurses caring for others abroad, bringing comfort and hope to strangers in distant lands, embodying the spirit of compassion that knows no borders. She described children dreaming of a better future, their eyes bright with possibility, eager to learn and to build a world kinder than the one they inherited. Her words were simple, honest, and impossible to ignore. They cut through the noise, reminding everyone of what truly mattered. Even the most stoic leaders leaned forward, captivated. For a moment, titles and borders faded away, replaced by a shared sense of humanity. In those few minutes, Althea did more than deliver a speech. She offered a connection. She reminded the world that behind every policy and every headline are real people, with real dreams and struggles. Her Filipino English became a bridge between cultures, a language of diplomacy and of everyday life. It was a reminder that understanding begins with listening, and that empathy is the foundation of peace. The formal atmosphere of the UN transformed into a space for genuine human connection. Delegates who had been strangers now exchanged smiles, nodding in silent agreement. The silence was no longer polite, it was profound. It was the silence of people truly moved, of hearts and minds opening to new possibilities. The world held its breath, listening to a voice that spoke for the shared hopes of all people. In living rooms and offices around the globe, viewers felt a sense of unity they hadn't known before. Althea's speech was not just heard, it was felt. Tears welled in the eyes of diplomats and citizens alike, as her words echoed the dreams and struggles of millions. And in that moment, the world changed. A single voice, honest and hopeful, reminded us all that change begins with understanding, and that sometimes the quietest words can echo the loudest across the world. Who was Althea Reyes? A name that may not echo in history books, but one that resonated deeply in the hearts of those she touched. She was not a politician, not a diplomat, just a community organizer from a small Philippine province, far from the bustling cities and grand halls of power. Althea spent her life listening to people's stories, sitting with them in their homes, hearing their struggles and dreams, and helping them find their voice in a world that often overlooked them. Her power was empathy, not position. She offered comfort, understanding, and unwavering support, even when no one was watching. When she spoke, it was with the weight of all those stories she had gathered, her words carrying the hopes and hardships of her people. Her English was fluent, shaped by the Philippine education system, but it was uniquely Filipino, infused with the rhythm and warmth of her homeland. She embraced her accent, using it as an instrument of sincerity and humility, never hiding where she came from. Her delivery blended confidence and compassion, standing tall but with kind eyes and a genuine smile that put people at ease and made them feel valued. She spoke of hardship with empathy, never shying away from the pain, but always acknowledging it with grace. And when she spoke of hope, her optimism was infectious, lighting up the room and inspiring those around her to believe in a better future. This emotional range mesmerized the audience, drawing them in and making them feel every word she said. Althea wasn't performing, she was connecting. Her authenticity broke down barriers and built bridges. In the Philippines, conversation is about building relationships, pakikipagkapwa, a shared inner self, a sense of unity and belonging that goes beyond words. Althea brought this spirit to the world stage, showing that true leadership is rooted in connection and understanding. Her English was infused with connection, making delegates feel seen and heard, as if she was speaking directly to each of them. She spoke with them, not at them, inviting dialogue and mutual respect, fostering a sense of partnership. In a divided world, she created a moment of shared understanding, a rare and precious gift that left a lasting impact on everyone present. To understand Althea's voice, look to the history of English in the Philippines. Introduced by Americans, English became a tool Filipinos mastered and made their own. Filipino English evolved, blending local warmth, politeness, and creativity. It's not a wrong version, but a living evolution, expressing uniquely Filipino emotions. Writers like Nick Joaquin and F. O'Neill Jose used it to capture the Filipino experience. Today, Filipino English is spoken by millions, marked by clarity, respect, and expressiveness. Althea's speech was the culmination of this history, a voice shaped by struggle, triumph, and heart. It was a language ready for the world. Within hours, Althea's speech went viral. Her Filipino pride trended worldwide. News outlets everywhere featured her. People praised not just her message, but her delivery, clear, calming, and sincere. For the first time, Filipino English was celebrated on a global scale. In the Philippines, it was a moment of vindication. Generations had felt insecure about their accent, taught to hide it. Althea shattered those insecurities. Filipinos saw themselves in her, proud of their voice. Schools played her speech. Teachers encouraged students to embrace their accent. Offices and call centers began to value the warmth of Filipino English. Althea became a national hero, inspiring a new generation to believe in their own voice. The viral moment sparked a cultural turning point. The Philippines stood taller, proud of its heritage and unique voice. Althea's speech spotlighted a global reality. Filipino English is in demand. The Philippines leads in business process outsourcing, thanks to its workforce's English proficiency. But it's not just about language, it's about warmth, politeness, and empathy. Filipino English turns customer service into genuine connection. Filipino teachers are sought after worldwide for their clarity and encouragement. In healthcare, Filipino nurses' gentle, clear English comforts patients everywhere. Their communication builds trust and eases fears. Althea's speech confirmed what industries already knew. Filipino English is a powerful asset. It's a language of clarity, empathy, and connection, uniquely suited for a globalized world. Filipinos are not just participants, they're leaders in global communication. The heart of Filipino English is found in everyday life, woven into the fabric of daily routines and simple moments. It's in the laughter echoing through bustling streets, the warmth of a shared meal, and the gentle greetings exchanged between neighbors. Picture Maria, a nurse in London, soothing an anxious patient with gentle words and the respectful term, Lola. Her voice carries the comfort of home, even thousands of miles away, reminding her patients that kindness knows no borders. She offers more than care, she offers comfort, in a voice that feels like family. Her words are soft, reassuring, and filled with empathy, making every patient feel seen and valued. Imagine Mark, a teacher in Cebu, encouraging a shy student in Tokyo. Through a screen, his words travel across oceans, building confidence and trust, one gentle correction at a time. His patient, nurturing English, turns mistakes into moments of learning and connection. He celebrates small victories, turning challenges into opportunities for growth and friendship. In Dubai, a Filipino family speaks Taglish at home, switching to clear English to connect with neighbors from around the world. Their language adapts, bridging cultures and creating a sense of belonging in a foreign land. Their language is a bridge, maintaining identity, building community. It's a way to honor their roots while embracing new friendships and experiences. These moments happen daily, a seafarer reassuring family from across the sea, an engineer explaining plans to a diverse team, a friend offering support in a time of need. Filipino English adapts to every situation, always carrying a sense of care. Each voice carries care, respect, and humanity. It's a language that listens as much as it speaks, always seeking to understand and uplift. Filipino English is more than words, it's a culture of connection. It's the laughter shared among friends, the encouragement given in classrooms, and the compassion shown in hospitals. It's the voice of nurses, teachers, families, and friends, each one adding their own warmth and kindness to the world. It's the quiet magic that makes the Filipino voice heard and felt worldwide, connecting hearts across continents and cultures. This is the true power and beauty of Filipino English, a living, breathing testament to resilience, adaptability, and love. It's a language of the heart, spoken with sincerity and cherished by all who hear it. After Althea's speech, a quiet revolution began. The shame around the Filipino accent faded, replaced by confidence. For years, many tried to sound American, hiding their origins. Althea's natural voice gave millions permission to be themselves. Young people embraced their accent online, creating content that was proudly Filipino. The focus shifted from sounding right to speaking truth. This confidence isn't about rejecting other Englishes, it's about valuing our own. Language is for connection, not competition. Embracing our sound means embracing our history and culture. The inspiration spread globally, encouraging others to take pride in their own English. Althea's moment sparked a worldwide conversation about linguistic diversity. In accepting our voice, we inspired others to value theirs. A more inclusive, understanding world began to take shape. Althea's speech revealed a profound truth. Real communication isn't about perfect grammar or accent, it's about sincerity, empathy, and the desire to connect. The most meaningful conversations aren't with perfect speakers, but with those who listen and care. The most powerful language is kindness. Althea's English was simply a vehicle for this universal language. We can all choose to communicate with honesty and patience, just as she did. When we prioritize connection over correction, everyone feels valued. Technology connects us, but true understanding comes from the heart. Althea's speech reminded us the solution to division is more humanity. Speak with an open heart, recognize our shared humanity. That is the true language of connection, and it's a language we can all speak. Althea's voice at the UN was more than a viral moment, it was a declaration. Filipino English, shaped by history and heart, claimed its place on the world stage. Our accent is not a flaw, but a melody that tells our story. English is no longer just a tool or a remnant of the past. It's a national treasure. It's the voice of our nurses, teachers, and families, a language of shared humanity. Our way of speaking is a gift to the world, a symbol of identity and strength. Let's teach our children to be proud of their accent. It's the sound of resilience and kindness. The story of Filipino English is the story of our people, creative, adaptive, unbreakable. Our voice is our story, and the world is finally listening. Let's speak with courage, heart, and hope, for a future where all voices are heard.